This ode was inspired by the sudden appearance in the park, for one morning, of this metal sculpture by the renowned Scottish sculptor George Wyllie. It caused a certain amount of consternation amongst the natives, as you will hear.
"See thon weir bird," said Mr. Swan, voice quivering with fear. "It's no the kind of bird that we're accustomed to round here," said Mrs. Swan demurely. "No, it's absolutely not. Look how it stawns and stares at us. What evil eyes it's got." "You'd really think," said Mr. Swan, "it owned the bloomin' place. I dinna like its attitude. I dinna like its face." "Me neither," Mrs. Swan agreed, "and though it sounds absurd, I really think, my dear, it's an uncanny kind of bird." "Its beak's the worst," said Mr. Swan. "Just spoiling for a fight." "Exactly," Mrs. Swan agreed. "It is an awful sight." "It's threatening us," said Mr. Swan. "Whatever shall we do?" "You know," said Mrs. Swan, "I leave these kind of things to you." "But it's no fair," said Mr. Swan, "that I should bear the brunt. This once I think we should present a mere united front." "If you insist," said Mrs. Swan. "Now gird your loins, my dear, gie 'em a doing with your wings, and I'll protect your rear." So saying, baith the swans advanced, and strutting a' round, they hissed and flapped at thon strange bird, but still it stood its ground. Fixed them wi' its evil eyes as loudly they berated. Poor Mr. Swan, poor Mrs. Swan, they got exasperated. "Get lost," squawked he. "Be off," hissed she, as boldly as an eagle. And maybe they're baith hissing still at thon George Wyllie Seagull.